all been talking about counterattacking, and people think it's just running back, but it's far more than that, Hoggy, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's a massive source of possession for us, and you know, it's a chance for us to get in the game. You know, often we don't get in the game, so you know, massive space for us to have a shot. OK, so we've got our 4 defenders here. We're going to go through a few different scenarios. Our defenders here, they're from the University of Brighton. Nice to see you all here. So we're going to look at the first one, which a variety of clubs look at, called the switchback, potentially. So let's say there's been a long midfield kick. It goes really wide, out to the right wing. What are we looking at? Well, often the pass will be made into the fullback, and it's up to the fullback to kind of make the decisions with, you know, obviously a little bit of help from the wingers. On this occasion, so Trimble's passed into me. The first thing I'm going to do is really take the space, go forward, and hopefully the winger, or whoever's in here, is going to follow me, and Trimble's got a heck of a lot of space along there. So
the idea generally, and we all know what defensive lines are like when they're approaching us, they like to hunt in a pack, is to try and make them move en masse one way. So almost feint all the way. You can almost set off sideways, can't you? If the end result is a 5-metre gap on the outside for Andy, that's what your end result is. Yeah, obviously we're looking to, as you say, take them away, and you know, they'll kind of really switch off if they see your body's going this way, and then that's when you come back and re-accelerate and put Trimble away. And we've all been there defensively, chasing the line up, trying to put pressure on and think, oh no, I've got my shoulders and my hips and the feet in the wrong place, and there's a try or a break around the outside. OK, conversely, how about if the ball comes through the middle? And we saw this actually a lot in the Harlequins versus Wasps game at the weekend. The ball's kicked very long to you, you've got loads of time to look at. What are some of the blocking options you've got? I think, you know, and certainly when I played, I'm always looking for the boys that are in front of me. So in this occasion, it'll be you. So again, I'm really looking to take the space, having a look. There's not really much on, and then I see you taking a little block there, and I can take this gap that you've created for me. So it's up to you to really work hard and get in front of the defenders, and I can really take that space that you've created. And so I'm on your side. I'm running back. I'm one of the attackers as well. Would you want them starting in front, or do you like them to actually, I mean, we've all blocked and all cheated, just gently run across in front of somebody and move them out of the way? Just anything that you're really going to get away with. It's no massively, you know, looking to give away. Yeah, obviously, giving them a penalty. But yeah, as long as you work hard back, and I can see that you are working hard, that's when the gap will be created. And then we saw Haskell at the weekend do that. They made a break from it. George, obviously, quite simply for you, you just want the ball, don't you? So what happens if the ball's on the other side of the pitch, that really long kick again to hand? Yeah, give it to George. That's the other one, 2 passes. Nice, have a crack, eh? Give it to George. You steamroller, go over someone. Yeah, you know, some young kid from Brighton. Yeah, it's basically just called panic running. Panic running, bullying, I like to call it. And then you just have a crack. Yeah. OK, well, fair enough. But, I mean, as the ball comes, you've got 2 passes, and you've got a whole defensive line sort of cornering in on you. They move around. It's almost like a semicircle of people coming in your direction. What are your thought processes? You don't just think, I'm going to run over him, do you, obviously? Yeah, no. You do just think that? Well, sometimes. Yeah. No, obviously, when you're just kind of isolated like that, obviously you've got to look at your options. Obviously, if it's a strong front line of attack, obviously you've got your kicks behind. You can go, obviously, on the ground or a little chip to yourself. Or hopefully have support from some of your guys right with tail, so you can have options to maybe step inside and leave the ball on the outside for Hoggy to use some of his gas, if it's left, to go the length. OK, but all of that is instinct, or are you thinking about all those processes in your mind? A lot of it comes from the chat from your fellow back three. Obviously, the wingers help the full-back a lot, and obviously, sometimes, let's say, if James is catching the ball, that Hoggy and our chat will help him make a decision from there. And it's basically help from your friends and a bit of instinct, really. And of course, if you get it wrong, all the forwards turn around to you, giving you that hard stare. Don't cock it up. I tell you what, it's not often you get 2 and 1 future British Lion guys in the back three doing stuff like that. It was brilliant.